Today is February 10th, 2013. This is a litter of 7 Sheepadoodles. They were born on the 16th of January 2013. They are now 3.5 weeks old. Their mommy is our beautiful black and white AKC registered standard poodle, Jessie. And daddy, of course, is our AKC registered Old English sheepdog, Yogi, both who have been raised here since they were puppies. And sorry about the background, that's Naomi's puppies next door. Now, I believe all of these puppies have been spoken for, unlike Naomi's puppies, which were born on the 3rd of January. They've not yet been assigned, but we expect that to take place here in the next week or so, if not before. But they are, like I said, 3.5 weeks old. Of course, this is Sheepadoodle Kennel. You can visit us on our website to find out about these litters, which, like I said, I believe are all spoken for. We do have several reservations following these litters, but we do expect some announcements to come up soon. So if you'd like more information about our upcoming puppies, please do get in touch with us. Our website is www.lawpadoodle kennel, K-E-N-N-E-L, lawpadoodlekennel.com. Our email is lpdk10608@gmail.com. We're located in Lost Creek, West Virginia. We are 2 hours south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 4 hours west of Washington, D.C., Baltimore, 2 hours north of Charleston, West Virginia. I know, guys, I hear you, but you had your video the other day. All right, now we're going to go, I'm going to introduce you to them one by one. We just took updated individual pictures, so we'll be updating our website as well with that. We have 5 girls and 2 boys in this litter. Okay, and this is Jessie and Yogi's second litter. She's actually going to be off for a year after this litter. This is our girl with the purple collar, and she is the one that we call Odyssey. And you can see her markings. Just gave them a little bit of warmer so they're still tasting it. It's like syrup. Okay, this girl right here is the one with the red collar, and she's the one that we call, oh, excuse me, is that red or pink? I believe that's pink. Yep, red's over there in the corner. All right, so this is the one with the pink collar, and this is the one that we call Jetta. Okay, so there is Jetta. All right. Kind of hard to rile them up at this age. They tend to like to eat and sleep, and they had their first big meal of puppy food today, and boy did they eat up on that. See, that was good stuff, huh? All right, this is our yellow collared girl, and she's the one that we call Sonata. There's her facial markings. You can see she's got her white chest. They all have white bellies, white tips on the tail, white feet or legs. Okay, that little girl playing with her is actually our girl that we called Camry, and she is one of 2, her and her brother, that have a little bit of brown mixed in with her coat. Now that will turn silver. Okay, so let's see, baby, right here. There she is. She's got a little black patch on her face. All right, so that is the one that we call Camry. Yes, these are all car names. Then her sister there is playing with her with the purple collar, and that's the one that we call Odyssey. You can kind of see them playing. They're starting to really play and interact with each other. Okay, now she's going to beat up on her sister with the yellow collar, and I don't think did we talk to Sonata? Yes, I do believe we did. Okay. Oh, our boys are the sleepyheads over here. We'll get to them last. This is our red collared girl, and this is the one we call Atlanta. And there's her facial markings. You can see she has a big, wide, white collar and some markings on her rump. Okay. Aww. This is Camry coming up to see me. There she is. All right. Okay, now this is the boy that we call Yukon. He's one of our 2 boys. He's the one with the blue collar. Giving you a nice big yawn there. He's got a nice big white collar, big white spot on his rump. Okay, so that is Yukon. Says, I want to go back to my nap. Okay, I got my belly full and I want to go back to sleep. Lazy boys. Lazy boys. Let's see if we can dig out our boy here with the green collar. And he's the one, of course, that we call Morano. And he's like his sister. See if I can get it into a little bit more light back here. And you can sort of see the blend in his coat. Again, he's going to silver pretty early. They could all silver, but some of them may hold a little bit of a darker color or closer to black upon maturity. But once again, as I've repeated throughout my my videos as well as on my website, 50% of this breed is the Old English Sheepdog. They are born black and white as puppies, and they do mature silver and white. And likewise, the standard poodle, regardless of the color genetics, generally will fade upon maturity. And so with those fading genetics in this breed, there's a very good chance most of them will silver, although we have seen that some of the Sheepadoodles, even from our own line, have stayed black and white. We just cannot guarantee it. We can only tell you which ones are black and which ones are already showing early signs of silvering. But that does not mean that even if they go home black and white, they may not silver some as they get a little bit older. Usually it could be even as late as 2 years old before they start silvering. Okay? That little girl in there has been a little bit upset with me. They've already been fed and they have already had their box cleaned and pampered and taken care of, but she has not had enough attention, and I guess I'll have to go talk to her. Hello, baby. This is our friendly girl. Yes, it is. She's our friendly girl. Yeah, this is the one we call Camry. She's our one with the brown in her. She's a goof. See, they're just really getting to that point. In about a week, by their next video, they're really going to be playing. Just like if you go to our most recent video taken a couple of days ago of Naomi's puppies, Naomi and Boaz, they're a couple of weeks older, and you can see the difference in the way that they play and interact with me. And these puppies likewise will be much more playful as each day goes on. They change so rapidly when they're this age. It's so cute and so fun. I actually saw one bark yesterday, which I know dogs bark, but when puppies bark for the first time, there's just nothing like it. It's like a little milestone. And it's just, I never get tired of that first little bark. Okay, so there again, that one I believe is the one we call Lantra. And over there sleeping, there's our pink collared girl. And she's the one we call Jetta. Hey, Jetta. She says, oh, leave me alone, I want to sleep. Just another peek at your beautiful little face, girl. There's her white spot on her rump. Okay, there's our yellow collared girl. And she's the one we call Sonata. Whoops. All right, there goes my camera again. I really have a time with this camera keeping it focused for some reason. There we go. All right, and there is our purple collared girl back there in the corner. And she's the one that we call Odyssey. Our boys are really lazy today, aren't they? Huh? Lazy buns. They're just lazy buns. All right, so here's our purple collared girl. There's Miss Odyssey. It's a wonder they don't have all that food all over them, but I had Mommy in here with them a short time after they had their afternoon meal, and I think she kind of cleaned them off a little bit as she finished up what they had left behind. It's funny, they get the same food Mom does, just crunched up and in water. And yet Mom seems to think the wet food that's all mushed up in the water is better than her food that's dry. Okay, so there's Yukon again. Oh, you are just a yawning little boy, aren't you? Yeah, you're just a yawning little boy. There's Mr. Yukon. Oh, come on, lazy bones. Yep, here's Morano. There's Morano. Camry's trying to get everybody riled up. She's obviously going to be our little class clown that's going to keep everybody entertained, huh? Okay. Over there is our purple collared girl. I think she went over. Nope, she didn't go potty, but they are using that box to go potty. They're doing really well. She might be thinking about it. Might be thinking about it. This is the way we train them. I know our wood frame is getting a little bit rough, guys. I assure you it's clean. It's just that over time it's gotten chewed on a little bit, and my husband's going to try and sand a couple of them down and repaint them for me. I got a couple of newer ones in the other two boxes, but I had to use one of my older ones for this one because it was all I had left. See, yep, but our boxes and our frames get bleached every day, and when they're weaned from mom, this also has, as you would see on Naomi's, we add shredded paper, which is generously given to us by our local bank, which really, really helps to keep the puppies clean. It is still changed daily, but when they do use it to go to the bathroom, it kind of clumps up like kitty litter, which is a real blessing because it does help to keep the puppies clean, because they'll still run through it and play as they get bigger and start playing a little bit more. Oh, look who's talking to us. Look who's talking to us. That's little Miss Odyssey. Okay, so once again, this is Jessie and Yogi's litter of Sheepadoodles, 7 puppies, 5 girls, 2 boys, born on the 16th of January 2013. I do believe they are all spoken for. We'll see how things go as we run down the line, but I do have several reservations in behind them. And of course, if anybody in this litter or on this list decides to transfer, anybody below them or behind them will also, of course, get first option at moving up. Once we've gone through the list, if nobody else is, if we have a puppy remaining after those choices and those options are given, then of course we might have an opening. And then if you decide that you would like to go ahead and keep yourself on our reservation list, priorities are always held chronologically in the order of the date the deposit is received. Options to transfer are always there for later litters. We do plan a couple more litters throughout the year 2013. We have a couple more girls that we'll be announcing soon that we've been raising since they were puppies, and they'll be maturing later this year to breeding age, and we'll keep everybody posted as that news comes along. And like I said, please give us, you can also give us a call at 304-745-5878 if you'd like to discuss it a little bit more. We'll be on the road a little bit this week. I'll be in and out. Got a couple of deliveries and a flight to take care of with our standard poodle litter that was born back in December. They're starting to go home now. And some appointments that will be here. But you might be able to catch me. And again, we thank you for viewing our puppies. We welcome you to get in touch with us if you have any questions, and may God bless you.